Good morning. I've been awake since 5 a.m. It is now 6:30, just after, and sometimes I just can't stay asleep. And then I start crying because I was just depressed about just um, doctors, how much they mistreated me, thinking that I had another diagnosis. So I wanted to show you my tree. It's 2 inch, and I got a Canadian Tire. They didn't even have it on their website, so I didn't even know that they sold like miniature trees. Um, I'm, I love it because when I get sad or something, it's Christmas and I'm totally in the Christmas spirit. Even though my mom said she didn't want a tree, I decided, well, I get my own because I'm always in my basement apartment anyways. Um, and in my living room, there's like a fireplace, and I mean, I know that's kind of lopsided, but that's a gas fireplace, and I have it. Um, kind of makes me cozy and warm because it's kind of cold because I'm in the basement. And I just, I guess, I don't know. Like, I was really happy yesterday, and I kind of, I don't even think I vlogged because I don't do it every day or anything, but it's not like, it seems like I don't want to kind of vlog every time I'm upset, but sometimes I just get really nostalgic or just really upset, like I said, about how, you know, it took them 8 years to diagnose my bipolar, and I think I said this before, and how many people are running around being undiagnosed by stupid doctors like James Holmes, who was the Aurora shooter? Because I read something else on him that he actually told his on-campus doctor that he was thinking of murdering a whole bunch of people. Well, usually they ask you, how are you going to do that, and do you have the means, and this and that. And I don't know the details and if she said anything, but apparently she was scared enough to report it to the campus police, and they said, do you want to put a 72-hour hold on him? And she's like, no, no, he's going to drop out of university anyway, so okay, so he won't kill anyone on campus. Good to know. It's just so stupid. I know that when I reported my psychotic feelings, like the fact that I had this idea in my head, it was totally out of control that I wanted to harm somebody. And I don't want to get into details, but it was really scary for me, and it would have been scary if it was real. And um, I it didn't happen again. That I had to leave all the stress of university, and that kind of helped in a way, but trying to get the doctors to listen to me. They just thought it was BPD when it was really kind of the onset of bipolar, which I feel like I've had my whole life. I didn't really have maybe symptoms, but like the rage that I've had since I was like, I don't know, 2 or something, my mom says, since I could talk maybe. And just I couldn't deal with conflict very well. Um, and part of that is my learning disability as well. I have issues with like slow processing disorder and executive functioning, and that kind of makes it really hard when you have that and dis like a disability that is mental. And it's not like you can really take a lot of meds for that, especially since I'm an addict. I can't take a lot of meds for too many things like anxiety. I have to take like natural stuff, and it's true what they say, like natural stuff doesn't really work that much. But um, I think sometimes like I try and let go of what happened to me and say it's okay, you're getting treatment and stuff. But like when you go through a grief and all that, sometimes things it comes back later. You'll wake up or you start thinking about it again, or it's just a whole bunch of things. I know what thing that I found was really cool was just getting over the grief of my dad still. I'm 38 years old. He died when I was 11, and I held that in for so long. And, I used to go visit his relatives in Toronto, and I can't do that with my agoraphobia, and they don't come here. And just feeling like, do they care about me as much as I care about them, and not knowing. And when I was talking to my uncle about it, maybe he was distracted, but I said I miss you, and he didn't say anything. He didn't respond. Although my cousin did, but I just I'm having problems with I was having problems with that. I say was now because when I talked to my therapist about it, she said you're maybe not grieving them per se, you're grieving your father, and you want that connection to your father that you feel like you can get through his relatives and stuff like that. And after she said that, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe, because it's weird. Like I said, it's been a really long time, but I haven't let that myself grieve. So I have, like, after that, had a conversation with my dad, and I don't know, it's probably like just made up stuff that he's answering, but it kind of helps when you're really upset to kind of like have conversations with maybe your higher power or something. I think it really, really helps, even if you don't say it out loud, but you say it in your head, because um, a head is a safe place to go for some people if you can make it so.